Good day everyone, and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and information on Path of Exile. And the first news we got this week have been finally the release for Atlas of Worth, or War of the Atlas actually, on the Xbox One, and this has happened early in the week. It's already happened, Harbinger League has ended, and all of the characters have gone as usual into the normal permanent leagues. And the Xbox also got, of course, the Abyss Challenge League, so everyone can actually start play there. There's also new languages, so from English you also got German, Spanish, French, Russian and Brazilian Portuguese, which is always good if you actually can speak English or even understand it. There's also new supporter packs, so, well, go for it if you prefer, if you so like. And that's pretty much it for the Xbox release version. Also, we got a really fast update to the Volatile Dead enchantment, and that is because it was really way too strong. So it was pretty much becoming a new barrage enchantment. Now that it nerfed barrage, everyone was going for the Volatile Dead one, which added 2 to 3 additional corpses exploded when using Volatile Dead, which is already pretty good. So it definitely was way too strong, and well, GG had to actually go ahead and nerf it, even though they usually don't nerf stuff between leagues, so that's how broken it was. You can only get the new enchantment from the Eternal Labyrinth, and it only destroys up to 1 additional corpse, that is to bring it in line with other helmet enchantment. Also, GGG kind of gave a bit more about the water technology, especially how it was kind of reworked from the old water to the new very cool waters. And you can read through the story. It's actually pretty interesting, and it goes through all the iterations, all the tests that were made, going up to what we actually have now, which looks pretty damn cool if you ask me. And that's one of the first thing, and GG knew that the player actually sees in game, so they kind of judged the game based on the first thing they saw, and that is why you might have noticed the Twilight Strand altogether looks much better than what it used to look back in the days. It even looks better than like the coast and the mudflats and all the kind of places, and that is because it's the first impact the player has with the game. I think right now the only things that just keeps it from being like top tier are kind of the character movements. They are one of the things that feel inferior to Diablo 3, and that is because Blizzard, of course, knows a lot about animations and all the kind of things, but still GG is definitely getting better at getting new players, and also with their engine. Also, we got a very small patch which, beside fixing a trillion of things, it had some very small gameplay changes, like the null portals in the Elder Influenced map now have a bit less life because they were really goddamn tanky. The Volatile Dead enchantment was fixed, so we talked about that a second ago, but it's actually in the game. Also, a new unique item associated with a divination card has been added to the game, and we'll talk about that in a second. Another thing GG gave us are some of the concept art for the War of the Atlas, and you can see the portals. We already saw some unique items, pretty cool back attachment which has gone into supporter packs, another very nice cape, the armor, again supporter packs related, Starforge, which, well, I mean, it's definitely nothing new. I mean, it's not about War for the Atlas, even though this might have been part of it. Some sketches for the Elder, some sketches for actual new unique items like obsidian blades. You can see the references that are put together to actually create a new unique. There's a new thing, it looks like a portal and looks pretty damn cool, but I don't think that's in game yet. Another huge amazing portal. You can see how deep this one is. I mean, I don't think portals should be this big, but still, that's just me maybe. And some more ice and mystery boxes, which is not what we care about really. Also, speaking about the unique that I spoke about earlier, Charan, which is the supporter who actually created this unique and the divination card that comes with it, actually released or kind of gave away how to actually get it. And the new unique is this sword, which is Oni-Goroshi, and it's based on Challenge Sword, which is a base item exclusive for this sword, so you cannot get the base item anywhere. And this sword is actually 6 linked automatically and 6 socketed, even though it counts as a one-handed sword and it uses only one hand slot, and it drops at level 1. Yes, you can only get it from Hillock, and to get it you have to level up to level 7 in the Twilight Strand, which means never go to the city, just kill Hillock, log off, wait for the Twilight Strand to reset around like 8 minutes or so, and then log in again and farm the zone until you get to level 7, and then you get a chance to actually fight this modified version of Hillock. You can see he has the OniGoroshi sword slammed into him, and then he takes it out and is all cool and stuff. And when you kill it, you automatically drop the sword, which levels with you because it has 2 to 3 physical damage to attacks per level, so it actually again levels with you. You also take damage per level when you get her buff, and her buff gives a lot of things that looks pretty cool, but all in all it's definitely a very strong leveling sword. If you actually want to take the time to get it, it should take around 3 hours or so of straight play time. You can only use 1 character per time, but you can just make 3 characters and continue to farm the strand to get more chances at getting it quicker or getting a better roll, since it can roll crit 70 to 90, and getting a 90 is actually much better if you are a crit build. If you are not a crit build, not sure why you're getting this sword anyway, maybe just to level up, I don't know. But still, a pretty cool unique, which actually replaced the Goddess Unleashed, if you ever followed that item. If you haven't, well, you don't really care, but still, you can also turn 27 rebirth cards to get this sword. Well, that's a choice you still get. And well, yeah, that was all for this week, so if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to be updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys the next time.